In the shadowed valleys of ancient Persia and the rugged mountains of Syria, a clandestine order emerged, a brotherhood that would become both feared and revered. Their name echoed through history, the Nizari Ismailis, known to the West as the Assassins. These enigmatic warriors defied convention, their very existence shrouded in mystery. Their story, though seldom told, is one of intrigue, devotion, and audacious ambition. The rise of the Assassins. In the hidden valleys of ancient Persia and the rugged Syrian mountains, an elusive order arose, a powerful fraternity, the Nizari Ismailis, recognized in the West as the Assassins. These mysterious warriors challenged norms, their existence veiled in secrecy. Their leader, Hasan-i Sabbah, was a visionary with a singular purpose, to create an order that would reshape the world. High in the Alborz Mountains of Persia stood the fortress of Alamut, a bastion of secrecy and power. Here, Hasan-i Sabbah established his base, surrounded by loyal followers. The assassins were not mere killers, they were scholars, poets, and strategists. Their minds were as sharp as their daggers. The motivations. Why did the assassins kill? Their motives transcended mere vendettas. They sought to shape destiny, to alter the course of empires. Their victims were symbols, pawns in a grand game. By eliminating powerful figures, they hoped to create chaos, to weaken the fabric of society. In this chaos, they believed, lay opportunity. The role in society. The assassins were more than assassins. They were architects of fear, manipulating rulers from the shadows. Their influence extended beyond the blade, it seeped into court intrigues, shaping alliances and betrayals. They were chess masters, moving pieces on a vast board. And when the Crusaders arrived, the assassins played both sides, exploiting the chaos to their advantage. Part 1. The Fortress of Alamut. High in the Alborz Mountains of Persia, where the jagged peaks kissed the sky, lay the impregnable fortress of Alamut. Its very name whispered secrets, a bastion of secrecy and power. The architectural marvel. Alamut was no ordinary citadel. Its walls, hewn from the rugged stone, defied time and siege alike. Perched atop a sheer cliff, it commanded a view that stretched across valleys and ravines. The approach was treacherous, a narrow path winding upward, guarded by watchful eyes. Those who reached its gates found themselves at the threshold of legend. The hidden gardens. Within Alamut's walls, a marvel awaited, the hidden gardens. Lush and verdant, they defied the harsh mountain terrain. Pomegranate trees, jasmine, and roses flourished, tended by devoted hands. Here, scholars and warriors alike sought solace, a respite from their clandestine duties. Amidst the fragrant blooms, ideas blossomed, and alliances forged. The Library of Secrets. Alamut's heart pulsed within its library, a repository of knowledge spanning empires and epochs. Ancient scrolls whispered forgotten truths, and illuminated manuscripts revealed cosmic mysteries. Hasan-i Sabbah himself frequented these hallowed halls, seeking wisdom to shape his vision. It was said that the library held not only texts but also coded messages, a ciphered language known only to the initiated. The Chamber of Shadows. Beneath the fortress lay the Chamber of Shadows, an enigma within an enigma. Here, initiates underwent rigorous training, honing their minds and bodies. They studied poisons, mastered disguise, and learned the art of silence. The chamber echoed with whispered oaths, the commitment to sacrifice, the pledge to reshape destiny. It was said that Hasan-i Sabbah communed with ancient spirits here, drawing strength from realms beyond mortal ken. The Tower of Stars. At the pinnacle of Alamut stood the Tower of Stars, a beacon in the night. Its observatory housed celestial instruments, mapping constellations and predicting planetary alignments. The assassins believed that the stars held secrets, their movements guiding their actions. From this vantage point, they watched over empires, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Legacy and myth. Alamut fell, eventually, to the Mongol onslaught. Yet, its legacy endured. The assassins dispersed, their secrets carried like seeds on the wind. Today, the ruins of Alamut stand as a testament, a silent witness to audacity and defiance. The whispers of its stones echo through time, reminding us that within its walls, dreams took flight, and history was rewritten. Part 2. The Art of Assassination. The assassins' modus operandi was simple yet effective. They avoided open warfare, preferring shadows and silence. Their targets were not common soldiers but influential figures, rulers, generals, and religious leaders. With surgical precision, they struck, leaving no room for escape. The assassin's weapon of choice. The dagger, an extension of their will. The dance of shadows. In the moonless nights, assassins moved like phantoms. Their footsteps were whispers, their breaths held in anticipation. They studied their prey, the tyrant who oppressed, the warlord who ravaged, the cleric who wielded dogma like a blade. These were not random killings, they were strategic strikes, a symphony of death composed in secrecy. The dagger's kiss. The dagger, an intimate instrument. Forged in Alamut's hidden forges, it bore no ornate embellishments. Its blade was keen, its hilt wrapped in unadorned leather. When an assassin drew it, fate hung in the balance. The target's life rested on a razor's edge. And when the dagger found its mark, it was not mere blood that flowed, it was destiny rewritten. The poisoned chalice. Not all deaths were swift. Some unfolded over days, weeks, or months. The assassins mastered the art of poison, the silent kiss of death. A vial concealed in a sleeve, a drop slipped into wine, their victims never suspected. The poison seeped through veins, weakening resolve, clouding judgment. The powerful fell, their empires shaken. The disappearing act. After the kill, the assassins vanished. They melted into crowds, donned disguises, became beggars or merchants. Their identities blurred, their footprints erased. The dagger returned to its sheath, the poison vial to its hidden pocket. Witnesses spoke of shadows, swift, purposeful, and gone. The assassins were ghosts, leaving no trace but fear. The assassins' actions were not mere vendettas, they were messages. Each death spoke volumes, a warning to oppressors, a reminder that power had limits. Their legacy extended beyond bloodshed. It seeped into court intrigues, shaping alliances and betrayals. The assassins were architects of fear, their influence woven into the fabric of empires. Part 3. The Hashish Connection. Legends whispered of the assassins' use of hashish, a potent drug that allegedly heightened their senses and courage. Whether true or not, it added to their mystique. The word assassin itself derived from hashishin, meaning hashish eater. But their true intoxicant was belief, the conviction that their actions served a higher purpose. The elixir of shadows. Within the hidden chambers of Alamut, the assassins partook in rituals. Hashish smoke curled, filling the air with a heady haze. They reclined on cushions, eyes half-lidded, minds drifting. Some claimed visions, of paradise, of whispered secrets. Was it the drug or their fervent faith that transported them? The veil of fearlessness. Hashish was more than a substance, it was a symbol. The assassins believed it granted fearlessness, the courage to face death without flinching. As they prepared for their missions, they invoked its power. The dagger became an extension of their altered state, an instrument of destiny. The allegory of allegiance. Did they truly consume hashish? Or was it metaphorical, a shared hallucination of purpose? The assassin's enemies spread tales of wild excess, of orgies and madness. But perhaps the truth lay deeper. Hashish was their communion, a pact with shadows, a vow to reshape the world. The decline and legacy. The Mongols swept through Persia, their wrath unyielding. Alamut fell, and the assassins faced extinction. Yet, their legacy endured. the Nizari Ismailis survived, adapting to changing times. Today, they exist as a peaceful community led by the Aga Khan, their past veiled in myth and memory. Epilogue. As the sun sets over the ancient citadels, the whispers of the assassins echo. Their story, a tapestry of courage, cunning, and sacrifice, remains etched in the annals of time. For those who seek hidden truths, the Nizari Ismailis stand as a testament to audacity, the real-life assassins who defied empires and left their mark on history's pages. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.